You might be wondering why I've got a pack of cards. Hi everyone, hope you're well, hope your training's going good, you're doing loads of running, you're into your training, you're hopefully looking to do a race. Who knows what is going on out there at the moment. It's crazy times. I just guess we've got to kind of put a goal, look for that race and just hope it's going to pay off. You know, weather's been fantastic at the moment. Going out there has been lovely. The evenings are warm, you know, very clear, not very windy. Morning, if you're a morning runner, it's probably lovely in the morning as well, though definitely everything's drawing in a bit, but hey, it's all pretty good. I think the weather's about to change soon, so yeah, you know, it's going to be tough for us to get out, tough for us to do that sort of that early morning run when it's pouring with rain, but you've got to keep it up, you've got to keep that training, you can't sit on that sofa and just give up. So fingers crossed things go good for the winter. Anyway, I was doing my recovery run yesterday, and I kind of started thinking about recovery and how important that is. And there's this thing we do at work. We had this really cool guy, and he came and talked to us about negotiation. And there's a thing you do. It's called Tradables. So basically, you trade between, if you're trying to do a deal or something like that. I'm into sales, so I'm basically in front of my client. My client's asking me for a discount, and I think, well, okay, I don't really want to give a discount, just say, yeah, you can have money off, whatever. It's not really the way to do business, because you're all trying to make a profit, aren't we? Trying to, you know, live out there. So I basically say, well, okay, I can give you some more discount if you buy 2 or 3 of these items instead of just one, or if you pay me quicker, you know, just things like that. We trade that way, get a bit of discount that way. You know, I get what I want, they get what they want, and everyone's happy. But I was kind of thinking about recovery, because what we do is we have a pack of cards, and on the pack of cards is 52 cards, and we write down these tradables. And these tradables are, I've got a pack now, I think I've got 36 of them, and they're all different ways of doing a little trade. And, you know, whether you're buying something or selling something. Another really good trade, if you want to try it, is when you buy anything electrical and it doesn't come with batteries, ask for batteries. Just go in, if you're buying toys for kids or something like that, just say, hey, can you throw in a pack of batteries? Try it. I bet you one day you'll get that free pack of batteries. It does work. Anyway, so 52 tradables. So I suddenly thought, well, look, love recovery. We've all got to recover. Recovery is so, so important. Recovery, you know, after a long run, how are you going to do it during the week? You know, you're basically trying to repair your body as quick as possible so that you're ready, you're at your peak level to do that next workout or do that next run. It's really, really important. Recovery is all part of this whole training, this whole running kind of epic kind of hobby we have. And recovery is so important. So, there goes something. So, what I thought of doing is similar to the tradables, call them recoverables. And I thought I'd set a challenge to all you out there, all my lovely subscribers, the people who are watching this, is to come up with 52 recoverables. You know, if we can come up with at least 52 is what we want to do. Pack of cards, we'll write them on those cards, and we see if we can get them up to 52. So I thought I'd start off with my top kind of 5 recoverables. First one is sleep. Okay, so sleep. So important. It is probably the biggest #1 recovery tool we all have, and it's free. It's what we do all the time, and we can basically do as much sleep. If we, you know, have a busy lifestyle, we can go in the evenings, we can have a good kip, we can nap in the afternoons if we've got the time. Sleep is there to be used. Really important. There's some great books on it. You know, there's a great podcast, Joe Rogan, and he interviewed this professor, a UK professor, and talked about sleep and how important that is and what the brain does in it, processing. So it's basically like if you're learning to play the guitar, for example, and you're trying to hit that riff, and you can't crack that riff that day, you have sleep on it. Basically, you sleep on it, and you sleep on it the next day. You kind of work it out, and that's because your brain is kind of repairing. It's kind of thinking about your skill and what you're trying to do, and it improves. It's really, really clever. So that sleep is so important. It's good for the muscles to rest. It's good for the whole body to relax. So sleep is my #1 recoverable. So my second recoverable is probably, I wouldn't say the biggest one, but foam rolling. I definitely think a foam roller is essential. I've got 3 different types. I stupidly went out and bought a really knobbly one. awful. Never use it, pretty much chucked it in the bin. It hurt my legs, it almost bruised them. So I've just got a nice smooth foam roller, because the back of my hamstrings are a bit if you run your hand along the back of a hamstring, it's got tiny little lumps everywhere. So I think a nice flat foam roller is great for me. I do a lot of it. I won't do it straight after a run. I think that because you're full of lactic acid, why would you pump, push in that lactic acid into your muscles? I'll do it definitely maybe later on in the evening before I go to bed. I might do it just before a run if I'm feeling a little tight and there's a spot I want to just work out. I'll probably do it just before a run, but I definitely do it once or twice a week. It's essential, sometimes even more than that, and I'll just roll really slowly. I have done a foam rolling video, which you can see now. But yeah, foam roller is so important. Okay, well, so I would have thought recovery run is really important. So that there is something I do on a Monday. If I've had a long run on a Sunday, I will do my recovery run on the Monday, and it is really slowly. A recovery run is what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get your legs back moving, all your muscles loosening up. You want to get the blood flowing, but just keep it nice and slow. If you want to walk a little bit, that's fine. Enjoy it. I went out yesterday. I took some nice photos with my iPhone. Other phones available, of course, and I took some photos and just relaxed. I think I in the end did an average of like a 10-minute mile, which is really slow for me. But I definitely see people on Strava and they put easy run, but yet they've run a sort of 7.5-8 minute pace. It's not an easy run. You've got to back off. Just take it nice and easy, because you don't want to get injured. And I think a recovery run is an essential part of your toolkit you've got to have. Okay, the leg raise. Does it work? Does it not work? I'm not sure, but I like to do it. So after a run, I will come home, I'll put my legs up in the air, elevate them, and get all that lactic acid, all the blood to drain out of those legs. It's basically a really good way of getting fresh blood back in the legs. So I probably raise them for 2 or 3 minutes and just have them as upright as possible, and then I'll stand up carefully because I don't want to get dizzy and fall over, and get all that blood back in those legs. And yeah, I'd say, does it help? Does it not? I don't know. It sounds like the science says it does, so I give it a go. So leg raises, definitely something to do. So my fifth one is my feet. I look after my feet a lot. They are an essential part of what you have, and if your feet are sore, it's really hard to run, as you know, if you get blisters or anything like that. So one of my definitely recovery tips I do is I buy some really good foot cream, like a minty kind of refreshing, cooling foot cream. I think it's called Gaywol, whatever. And it comes in a tub. Chuck it on my feet in the evening. Give my feet a good foot massage. I mean, that could be another recoverable, couldn't it? But let's park that for one moment. But the foot cream, buy some foot cream, give your feet a good foot massage, look after those feet. So I'd say that was definitely a very good recoverable. Okay, I forgot one more, and this is a great one. Freezer, get a soft cricket ball, like a plastic one, not a leather one, obviously. Get a cricket ball, put it in your freezer, put it at the top shelf. Every now and again when you walk past your freezer, get it out, put it on the ground, roll your feet onto it, give it a good old roll underneath, getting that foot nice and massaged, get those bones working, find any nasty little tight spots and really work your feet. And it hurts for sure. It's cooling as well with your cold, but get right in there. And every time I walk past, I might grab the ball, do my left foot, might walk past again later on the day, do my right foot, but I just keep doing that and it really helps out. I get problems with my left foot, I'm quite flat-footed, and that's something I have to really work on, and especially with my toes and everything like that. So I give it a good workout. So get that frozen ball in that freezer now. So there we go. There's 5 or 6 recoverables I've got. I've got plenty more up my sleeve, but I thought I'd challenge you lot out there to see if you can write in the comments below just to come up with some of your best favourite recovery techniques. I think it's really important that we mix it up a little bit, whether we're training, whether you add strides, hill sprints, jumping jacks, burpees into your sort of training schedule, whether in your strength down the gym you're doing some different exercises. I think it's definitely good to mix it up, and I'm very happy that if I can get some new recovery tips from you lot out there, hopefully that will help me get my body injury free, feeling good, peak fitness, ready to do that training week, and recover as best we possibly can. I think recovery is just so important, and it's certainly not to be put to one side. It's got to be part of your training regime. So yeah, if you like what you hear, please subscribe. As I said, leave comments below, and good luck with your training. Hopefully things go well this week, and I'll catch you in my next video.